Both in New York, you know, New York has suffered the brunt of terrorism and all kinds of criminal activities, including gangs in Harlem and other parts of New York. They were very, very critical that they do not compromise at all the question of criminal activity. If they see even one demonstrator carrying any form of weapon, they take the severest measure against those criminals. Your Excellency, it's because these developed nations separate completely, Your Excellency, the question of exercising your right and the question of safety of their people and the safety of their nation. And you see, there can be no enjoyment of a right without the responsibility. Those who come to public to enjoy their rights, they must appreciate that they have a responsibility to protect the rights of others. If we are going to become a nation that is going to have a peaceful demonstrations, we must separate completely, both by ourselves, by our media, by political leaders. We must differentiate between gangs, goons, violent people, arsonists. They are burning courts, they are burning people's businesses. They come to the street well prepared to come and loot and terrorize people. Rapists who are coming in the name of demonstration. We must call them for who they are and separate them from peaceful Kenyans who are undertaking demonstrations. Until the diction, the conversation in the public separates these two people, I find, and I've told journalists, including media editors, I find it very insulting that during news reporting, a reporter sitting somewhere on the streets is public saying, you see, the demonstrators are there, they are burning tires, the demonstrators are throwing stones, the demonstrators now have looted. They still use the constitutional diction of assembling, demonstrating, picketing, or petitioning, using a positive language to describe criminals, Your Excellency, and therefore normalize criminal activities in the name of petitions. And this is the reason why in Kenya, you know, we are unable to separate the work of the police when they're dealing with these criminals and the ones who are dealing with peaceful Kenyans. And therefore, sometimes the greatest frustration by police officers is that they arrest someone on site. There is a camera showing that this person has burned Kikuyu law courts. That person has burned a police station in Dagoretti. That person has burned a police station in Olkalau. They are arrested on site, taken to court. What does the court do? They offer fines of about 5,000, some of them on personal commitment, and they are released. And then they are glorified. Countries all over the world, where they have restored sanity in their nation, the judiciary, the executive, the legislature work together knowing that there is only one national interest. And I think I look forward to seeing the draft that the chair is going to provide and to see that national interest is going to be protected in this draft. Lastly, Your Excellency, I want to appreciate the Kenya National Human Rights Commission, the panelists, for capturing everybody, citizens who were victims and the police who became victims. The promise I give is that as a ministry, we will work very hard to ensure that our police officers are properly trained to support support Kenyans to enjoy this right. And for as long as organizers and ourselves work together for peaceful protests, we shall ensure that our police officers are marching together, hand in hand with the demonstrators, are singing together, and by 5 p.m., everybody going home safely, and we shall not have situations where Kenyans are losing their lives. To our friends who led this ministry before us, and who are now giving us lectures about how to run the ministry, I want us to have an honest conversation together. Let them come with their statistics of how much they caused havoc and damage to people's lives and the country, and we will come to ours to show them the great progress we have made since this administration came to place in the way we treat the people of Kenya. We do not want persons who destroyed our country yesterday pontificating as though we have forgotten what they did when they were here. We must be honest. If we want to build a honest country, we must also be honest about those who are in office, but those who are